morning everyone, and welcome to Friday's live stroll with Azra. It is currently 5:10, fairly mild 11 degrees, no wind and dry this morning, so all positives, and it is Friday, so hopefully it will be a reasonably straightforward day. Never say easy because they're not easy, are they? Let's say straightforward, without complication. We'll see. Anyway, what else is everybody up to today? Is it a normal work day, leisure day, nothing day? Are you on holiday? Are you going on holiday? What time is it where you are? All the normal stuff that we like to ask. Now, just another little bit of admin. You probably noticed I wasn't online yesterday. Had a bit of a disaster yesterday, so I'm not going to bore you with it. But suffice to say, I probably did a 15-hour shift at work yesterday. And yes, it was just a disaster. I'm not going to bore you with all the ins and outs of it because it'll go on way too long. But suffice to say, Azra did get a stroll. Azra, come on. She did get a stroll, but the lovely Julia took her, and she doesn't do the light strolls like I do, so just one of those. To be fair, I think it was probably a good thing to have a little bit of a break from doing the live yesterday, just to sort of give myself a break. Although, to be fair, I'd rather have done the live than do what I was doing. But anyway, that's life. She's still got her stroll, but the lovely Julia took her instead of me yesterday. So what is everyone doing today then? So for me, it's just a normal work day, as normal as work days can be. And then the weekend is fairly set in stone. I think got football in the morning. Julia's having her haircut, so for the first time she's actually going to miss the game. So she's going to have to show me how to use the FA app again, because I haven't used it for ages. So yeah, she's going to have to show me how that all works again. Good girl. Come on, don't worry about things. Good girl. Come on. Why are you worrying about other people, Azra? Don't worry about it. And then it may well be tomorrow that we put the tortoises away, because it's supposed to be quite cold tomorrow night, and I need to confirm that with the weather. Because I think it's better to put them away tomorrow when it's colder than Sunday when it might be a bit warmer. Hopefully might just settle them down. So that is the plan. Thanks, Arlie. Appreciate that. Hi to you. Yeah, she's a good girl. And a very likeable dog, very friendly. She's a rescue dog from North Macedonia. We've had her now 4 years this month. And yeah, she's come on leaps and bounds. She still hates traffic, which is a shame for her, because the story goes she was found at the side of a road in a box. So she's very much hates traffic still, even 4 years on. Or, 4.5 years on, whatever you want to say, because she's 4.5, but let's say 4 years since we've had her. I just think it's a shame. It's the same with humans, isn't it? You never lose some memories, do you? So, yeah, it is what it is. This is why this is such a good time to go out, because we very rarely see anything. is nice. If you are new to the channel, do like and subscribe. Very much appreciated. The channel's been going from strength to strength over the last few months. View count has been going up, according to YouTube as well, which I can see it has as well, so that's good. So everything's on the up for the channel. Just need to continue with the subscriber count. This time next week, we will be on our way to Disneyland. So we can't wait for that. In fact, what is the time? We will probably just be arriving at the station, actually. Come on. Because we're staying up in London the night before. And then, as I say, we're going to leave the hotel around 5, get to the station sort of 10, quarter past. So, as I say, precisely now. Good morning to everyone in the chat. Thank you for joining up. Do like and subscribe. So yeah, we're going on the Eurostar. So we go from St Pancras to Lille, Europe, which they reckon about an hour, hour and a half. Then I think we've got about 45 minutes stop over there, and then we go from there to Euro Disney. There is a name for the station, can't remember what it is. Doesn't matter, let's just call it Euro Disney for now. So hopefully, if there are no delays, we will be in by lunchtime or thereabouts. We've got Pim's Kitchen booked on, I think, about 5:30, 6 o'clock. I can't remember now. I can't look whilst I'm on the live with you guys, but it doesn't matter really. 5:30, 6 o'clock that evening, so we'll have to get some sort of snack, or maybe get something at Lille Europe, perhaps. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works. And then, so try and go on some of the big rides at Hollywood Studios. Come on, Azra. Good girl. Got enough. Go on, keep going. Keep going, come on. Yes, we're going to go some of the big rides at Hollywood Studios. If you didn't realise, guys, there was another dog on the other side, so I just had to stop for a second. Sorry about that. Right, what we've got in these comments? Anything nice? Right, okay. So then we're going to try and watch the fireworks. Now, I'm really annoyed. I couldn't get the priority viewing for the fireworks either night. So I'm a bit annoyed about that. I will have another look this morning when I get home. Just to sort of see. It did say 7 days before, so it might not be available yet. So I will have another look on the app. And then the Saturday, we're going to be in the main park, but we've got the magic hours, so we will be there. We'll probably actually be in there all day. And again, I've got a meal booked in, I think, the Silver Spur Steakhouse. So that'll be Frontierland on it, I would imagine, with that name like that. And then the Sunday, we'll just see what we need to do. It might well be that we've got rides we want to go to and use the magic hours again. Right, just give me a second, guys, because she's just going to the loo. Just bear with me. Right, Azra, sit. Good girl. the good thing about where she just went is a very conveniently placed bin. So good for her. Yeah, so the Sunday is sort of a spare day at the minute from the point of view of everything, which is quite nice to have, but we are there all day, so it might well be, I sort of had this in my mind, sort of be in the park all morning and come out around lunchtime, have something to eat in the Disney village, and then maybe have a look around the shops in the Disney village. I don't think we've got to be to the train station until about sort of, I think it's 5-6 o'clock. I haven't got all the times with me at the minute, but it's something like that. So we have got pretty much a full day in there on the Sunday. So it might well be we might even park hop, do some rides in one park, go across to the other, just see what everyone wants to do really. But the Friday and the Saturday are pretty much set in stone. It's just a Sunday really, and we will play that by ear. And then, so we have to be back at the station, which is just, if you've been to Euro Disney, you will know, the train station is literally just outside the entrance of the park, so it's not far at all. We have paid for the express service, which they take your cases to the hotel and then bring them back, which is good. So we haven't got to worry about any of that. Hopefully that service works well. Hopefully the Disney Magic works that far out from the parks into their hotels. I've been told it's very good, so we'll wait and see on that, won't we? And as I say, we'll get back into St Pancras. It's around about 11 o'clock, I think, and I think there's a couple of trains that we can get from King's Cross out. It sort of just depends on exactly what time we get back, and then obviously go from there. So yeah, it's one of those. It's a bit of a horrible time to get back. I mean, I don't think we're going to get back into our little village until at least around midnight, maybe slightly later on the early hours of the Monday morning. So none of us are at work, and it's half term as well, so James hasn't got to get up, we haven't got to get up, so it doesn't really matter. Though I very rarely have lines, guys, as you know, with doing these live strolls. I'm always out doing them, so I don't know whether I'll get a line or not really. I might force myself to. I might get up and let them out so they can actually go out, then go back to bed, then take her out a little bit later when we have daylight. Do a live stroll in the daylight for a change during the week. Maybe I'll do that. Anyway, this morning, because of obviously we were everything was a bit loco yesterday, we're not going to do the fields. We're just going to walk back along the high street and then back towards home. So you will see some landmarks in the village. So if you haven't been with me before, A, like and subscribe and hit the old bell, and B, you may have not seen some of the village landmarks because I very rarely go this way now. So if you are interested, stick with it, and we will be there probably in about the next 5 minutes, and I'll show you some landmarks along the way. It's nothing too glorious, guys, but it's alright. What it is what it is. We will go onto this side though for a change. Come on, Azra. Now this chap up there, you may see him. I see him every single morning, religiously. And he's a bit like me. He's a creature of habit. He's always out at the same time every day. And it's like when I leave in the morning, I see the same couple of people doing their walks when I leave to go to work, because pretty much people have a routine in the morning. And that is his, this is mine, and that is theirs. So yeah, so we come on this side just for a change this morning. Now on the right hand side here, nothing too exciting, but this is a local letting agency. Rent is very expensive nowadays. I don't know how people afford it, I really don't, with bills as well. It is hard work. Then you've got a pub here. This has recently been renovated, just opened up just over a week ago now. I still haven't been in there. Maybe we'll do that over the weekend. Probably the busiest time to go, but maybe we'll do that over the weekend. Now Azra, I think we'll try and pull to go up here. Is she? No, she's not. She's leading with me today. That's good, because that's where we normally go, guys, up there. But I've just got so much to do at home with losing time yesterday. I just need to get back, to be honest, today, so it will be shorter, I'm afraid. As I said, in a roundabout sort of way, it was quite good that we had the sort of morning off yesterday. It just helps to recharge the batteries. Although it didn't really recharge the batteries at all, because as I explained at the beginning, I did a 15-hour shift at work, and I tell you, I was like the walking dead when I left last night. Went to McDonald's for dinner, and we never do that really during the week. And had some food, sat down, watched a bit of telly. I think we were actually in bed watching some vlogs on YouTube at about 8 o'clock. Now that's ridiculous, isn't it? And I think I pretty much was asleep. Julie may be able to confirm this if she's watching, but I think I was actually asleep by about 8:30. That's how tired I was last night. And that's why we're out a bit later this morning, because I didn't wake up right until the alarm. Welcome to the channel, all those joining up now. Thanks for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, do like and subscribe. It does really mean a lot to the channel. As I say, it is a bit of a short one this morning. It is simply for the reasons I've explained already. Okay, so we now are coming into the unexciting village centre. So on the left-hand side, the first thing leave. The left-hand side, the first thing we get to is the local fish and chip shop. It's all right. I just think I don't like them in there really. They're a bit rude. The food's all right, but do you really go somewhere to? I don't know. It's the only one in the village, so you sometimes have to bite your tongue for fear of having to go further afield. But it does annoy me when you're giving people money and they're flipping rude. 2 hairdressers, or 2 barbers, should I say. One here, Melbourne barbers. Then there's a nail bar in between, and then you've got the older barber shop. Both I've used in the past. Both of them are alright. And then you've got the pharmacy, and then the local co-op there. So we're now into the village centre. If you look on the sign up there, you can see, hopefully it's big enough to see as we get closer. It's left down there towards the local train station, which is at Mildred. And then you've got the local butchers that are here. Hi to Amir, local butchers there. Right, come on, Azra. War Memorial here on the left-hand side. You can't see it, but there is a church behind there. And maybe you can just about see it lit up, the spire. But the church is there. Old-fashioned Melbourne sign being lit up nicely by some car lights and my visor. And then on the right hand side coming up, we've got the last shop, which is a Premier. Old phone box there, guys, sorry, should have showed you that. Probably not, but it isn't the phone box now. Probably doesn't even work, but I don't know. A lot of them now are libraries. I don't know if the phone just picked up, but that was the half-an-hour bell from the church. We don't usually hear that, we're usually way past before that. So let's say that is the Premier over there. On the right hand side, just at the end of these bushes where the lights restart again on the right hand side, is a local car park. So we have got a very good car park, which is free, which not many things are free nowadays, to use for the facilities in the town. So it is a good way of keeping people in the village rather than going out, because if you don't charge them, they will go. I think if this car park was paid, A, the roads would be busier, and B, the shops here wouldn't do as well. It's as simple as that. My personal opinion. And then, so this is the car park over here. Azra, lead on, come on, good girl. And then the last thing we will come to, just the other side of the zebra crossing, or alongside the zebra crossing, is the village hall, or hub. Go on, keep going. As you can see by the sign. It certainly isn't London, and certainly not a city. I have done a live in London, if you want to look back on the channel, and I think you'll notice a big difference. I wouldn't want to live in London at all, to be honest with you. I might have been born there, but I wouldn't want to live in London at all now. Completely changed. I prefer the quiet life, to be honest with you. And you do hear some very bad stories about the schooling as well, in certain parts of the country as well, which is really sad as well, I think. Okay, so I think when we get to the turn, or we'll keep going until we get to the last road before we turn, to be honest with you, which will be in another 5 minutes or so, guys, just so you know. And then we'll be calling it a day. Had a decent amount of people watching this morning, so thank you very much. As I say, do like and subscribe. We will be out for a longer stroll tomorrow, and we will do a daylight stroll on Sunday, or a little bit later than today. Tomorrow will be around sort of 6ish, so another sort of half an hour. And then Sunday probably be out about 7, so we will have daylight, maybe just after 7, but we'll definitely have daylight on Sunday. We haven't done too badly this morning because we've used the street lights pretty much all the way around, which always massively helps with the stroll. The old boy I was telling you about, who does his walk, he really does motor. We might see him as we get around this corner. I mean, I'm not hanging about, and he's just gone. But we might see him as we go around the corner. What he does is he goes round almost right up to where we are, and then makes his turn to come back. I've no idea where he lives, but he also gets his steps in every morning. We might see him. Anyway, thank you again for the likes. Do appreciate that. You live in London, so, you know, I think, as I said, I wouldn't want to do it, unfortunately now. As I say, I've grown up just outside London all my, yeah, there he is up there, all my life until I moved sort of further north. Never sort of been within the the proverbial M25 sort of circle, as it were. But if it's what you're used to and what you get used to, I think it's obviously all right, but not for me. So if you do want to look back, I did a live from Green Park, around Buckingham Palace to Mall, all the tourist areas. So we do go up the periodic, but even now from the village, it's costing next Thursday, when we go up to London, it's costing 90 quid return. It's just becoming more and more expensive. We could do it in cheaper ways. We could go to where I used to live, in Broxbourne. It would be cheaper from there, and you could even do it, get even more. You could drive down to, I think it's Cockfosters. There is another one which I can't remember, where you could just get on the underground. So there are ways of doing it cheaper, but yeah, I think it's just nicer to get on the train near to where you live and just relax for a bit. So I moan, but that's probably the best thing to do for me. Okay, it's a shame because we've got quite a few people watching at the moment, but in a minute we will wrap this up. So I hope everyone does have a great Friday. I'm sorry it's been a shorter live this morning. Just circumstances, as I explained at the beginning. I've just got so much to do after yesterday's debacle. So yeah, everyone have a great day, and we will catch up tomorrow, hopefully. Cheers, guys.